Under the spotlight of a live broadcast, a pet celebrity was interacting with her cat star, showing off a series of cute scarves. But the kitten was not buying into these fashion items and was throwing a tantrum in front of the camera. Whether it was a purple or pink scarf, the cat seemed uninterested and even began to look a little irritated. Just when the audience was worried that the live broadcast might be embarrassing because of the cat's non-cooperation, the celebrity girl tactfully took out a bag of freeze-dried snacks. Upon hearing the familiar packaging sound, the cat's ears immediately stood up, his eyes flashed with anticipation, and he even licked his lips unconsciously. The girl skillfully placed 3 snacks gently on the cat's head, and this small move successfully calmed the cat down. Whether it was a scarf or a hat, it sat still like a professional model, showing its professionalism. Kittens may not be slaves to anyone, but for those delicious snacks, they are willing to temporarily. This cat has 4 ears and used to think of himself as a freak. However, in reality, he is the family's lucky charm. Since the day he was born, this little cat has had 4 ears, which made him very self-conscious. He often hides when his owners come near, worried that others might not like him. Most of the time, he prefers to watch from a distance rather than participate in any activities. He only feels safe and accepted when he's nestled in his mother's embrace. She gently comforts him, making him feel secure. In fact, his owners have always cherished him, viewing him as a symbol of good fortune. They've taken many videos capturing his adorable moments. It wasn't until his owners took him to a pet gathering that he finally realized he wasn't so different or judged by others. He became more cheerful and began to enjoy life, embracing his unique charm and becoming an integral part of his. The dog looked at the newborn baby in her owner's arms with envy. Although she was unable to have children, she longed to have her own baby deep in her heart. The owner noticed her subtle reaction. Sometimes she would hug a stuffed toy tightly, as if it was her child. So on her birthday, the owner prepared a surprise for her, a golden retriever puppy as a gift. When she saw the cute puppy, she was so excited that she almost jumped up. She finally had her own baby, and her dream came true. She no longer needed the comfort of a stuffed toy because she had a real little golden retriever. She gave all her love to the puppy without reservation, and they became the closest companions, inseparable. When the little golden retriever was sleeping, she always quietly guarded by his side, with tenderness and satisfaction in her eyes. She couldn't believe that she really had a child. A lady runs a special dog daycare and drives a dedicated school bus. Every day, she arrives punctually to pick up the dogs for school. As soon as the sound of the bus is heard, the dogs excitedly rush down the stairs, eager to board. Once all the little friends are on the bus, the dogs find their seats neatly and the teachers help them buckle up. As the bus starts moving, the dogs line up in an orderly fashion and walk into the school in perfect unison. Here, the school offers fun classes for the dogs. In addition to swimming lessons, they also go hiking together. The dogs listen attentively to the teacher's instructions and then set off happily. They walk along the waterway, discover a small pond, and have a blast playing on the mountain. At the end of the day, the dogs board the bus in an orderly fashion, ready to head home. Each wonderful day concludes with a group photo. Would you like to send your dog here to Introduction to Leon Burger? Despite their large size, Leon Burgers are actually the perfect blend of fluffiness and humor. They resemble moving cotton candy and are great companions for children. These dogs love to cuddle and might drool a bit. If you let them, they'll even claim your bed as their personal kingdom. Leon Burgers are like mobile mountains. They may look intimidating, but they express their affection through slobbery kisses. Weighing in at up to 170 pounds, these gentle giants have surprisingly calm temperaments. Don't be fooled by their appearance. At the sound of a snack bag rustling, they spring into action. Leon Burgers are known for their incredible patience, enduring everything from kids pulling their ears to you accidentally stepping on their massive paws. If they give you those classic sad puppy eyes, you'll see that beneath their sturdy exterior Leon burgers are truly gentle souls. They love to lie on their backs for belly rubs and are also exceptional swimmers. A man's 2-day-old puppy became stiff after drinking milk, almost like a cheap doll, and the man could even stand it on the ground. Watching this scene, the man felt sad and funny, wondering if the puppy was about to die. So he quickly gave the puppy first aid, repeatedly gave it artificial respiration and chest compressions, and finally succeeded in waking it up. However, the next day, after drinking milk, the puppy became stiff again, as if the battery had been removed. The puppy would become stiff once or twice a day, and the man had to rescue it every time. After consulting various information, the man ruled out various diseases, and the puppy might be allergic to its mother's milk. So he decided to switch the puppy to goat milk powder, but the puppy still had stiffness. In the end, the man tried to control the amount of milk fed to the puppy and found that the frequency of stiffness attacks had decreased. This made him wonder, is it just that the puppy eats too much every time, which causes its body to become...
When the man fed the monkey a banana, the monkey suddenly swatted and knocked the phone out of his hand. This monkey had a bad temper, often throwing food at visitors and even attacking them without hesitation. However, the man persisted in bringing it food every day, sometimes fresh fruits, sometimes warm milk. Gradually, the monkey began to accept his kindness and became gentle with him. No matter how he touched it, the monkey no longer got angry. The man learned from the zoo staff that this monkey had been abused in a circus, which made it wary and fearful of humans. Upon hearing the truth, the man felt a surge of compassion and made even greater efforts to visit the monkey at the zoo, allowing it to feel love and safety. Every time he came, the monkey would excitedly greet him and even express its affection with kisses. Over time, it developed a deep trust in him. However, when faced with other visitors, the monkey would revert to its aggressive behavior, seemingly trying to... Someone suddenly threw 2 dogs into the lion's den, but this was not an act of abuse. 6 years ago, a little lion was abandoned by its mother due to a slight disability in its foot and was adopted by a farmer. Lacking maternal love, it had always seemed withdrawn until the owner brought home 2 dachshunds. With their companionship, the little lion became optimistic and lively, growing up healthy. The owner and the 2 dachshunds became its most important family members. They spent their days together, even sharing food. The dogs were so influenced by the lion that they often emitted lion roars, while the lion learned to bark like a dog. As the lion grew larger, the owner began to worry about the dog's safety and ultimately decided to send them away. The little lion was left feeling gloomy, lying in the doghouse, waiting for its old friends to return, even going days without eating. Finally, the farmer decided to bring the dogs back, and the old friends met again. A polar bear found its tongue trapped in a metal can and had to seek help from nearby residents. As time went on, the residents noticed that the bear's tongue was starting to turn black. A few brave individuals attempted to assist the poor bear, but despite their efforts, the can remained stuck. Realizing they could not provide effective help, the polar bear quietly chose to leave. However, the residents contacted a professional rescue team, which quickly arrived with the necessary tools. They administered a tranquilizer to the bear to ensure it wouldn't experience further distress during the rescue. As the operation unfolded, the rescuers worked patiently and meticulously, and soon they successfully removed the can that had trapped the polar bear for several days. A few months later, the rescue team returned to find the polar bear and were delighted to discover that it had become good friends with the resident's dog. This story serves as a profound reminder of the miracles that can occur when humans live in harmony with nature.